What's up, everybody? What's up, everybody? It is your main man, Jug, a knot of multi-platinum production team, Arkatech Beatz.
Arkatech Beatz.
Shout out to my partner, Mike Trauma D. Welcome to the music review series, man. We were on tonight. We were supposed to jump on a little at 8 o'clock, but we got in a little bit late today. But hey, we're going to get it done. Shout out to everybody that's jumping into the live stream. If it's your first time here, make sure that you like, comment, and subscribe, and sharing the live. It does help the algorithm. Listen, man. I am your producer that is responsible for your favorite rapper's producer. I'm your favorite rapper's producer, man. That's who they go to, man. Big Pun, Nas, Prodigy and Mobb Deep, Jada Kiss the Game, Raekwon the Chef, Max B, French Montana, Wiz Khalifa, 2 Chainz just added in. So many others. Right? Waka Flocka Flame, Shorty Low, Freddie Gibbs. So, you know, the list goes on and on. If you're an artist or a producer and you're looking to submit your music today, now is the time. The link is on the screen. We add the other one on the screen real quick. Boom, boom. All right, there we go. The link is on the screen. We're going to be on here for a limited time. I'm just listening to guys' stuff, trying to see if we can get people in front of some opportunities. And also, you know, just give folks some a little feedback on their music, making sure that they're doing stuff that's up to speed. But, yeah, man. Now is the time if you're going to submit. You know, the queue is open. Let's go. Shout out to everybody that's jumping into the live. Everybody that is liking the live, sharing the live, following. Shout out to the new followers. I just got this beat that's playing in the background that I cooked up last night. What up, bro? We back at it, right? The grind doesn't stop. We do have to stay productive. MJG. What's up with those guys? I haven't heard them in a while. Shout out to everybody that's jumping into the live, man. Like I said, man, we are doing music reviews tonight. We're doing music reviews tonight, man. Like, you know, we're doing what we do, man. We're doing music reviews tonight, man. We're doing no music reviews tonight. We're getting it busy tonight. We're getting it done. You know what I mean? We're getting it done tonight. Shout out to everybody that's in the live, man. Shout out to everybody that's jumping in. Let me see what's on my Instagram, folks. Shout out to my folks over there on Instagram. Shout out to the folks over there on Twitch. Every place else. Which tutorial were you in this morning? The one from last night? Yeah, we were just working. I just had that playing in the background for right now, but we're gonna be We're gonna be cooking up something new tonight. Boy Swagger, what up, man? I hope all is well, man. Shout out to everybody that's jumping into the live, man. Shout out to everybody that's jumping in. Listen, if you got music, make sure you submitted it into the Nero.fan. /Arkatech Beatz. We're listening to new music tonight. We're gonna be on for a little bit, maybe a little more than an hour, give or take. We're gonna try to work through that tonight, and just wait for some folks to get on to the live, see what time it is. Overlord Radio, what up? I see you. Dame, it's all good, brother. Shout out to everybody that's jumping into the live. Don, what's up? I see you. Make sure y'all liking the live, man. That joint helps the algorithm on the other side. You got to tap the screen a little bit, make folks, find you, see what it is. Making sure that my mic sounds nice. I know people were saying, yo, I can't hear you. And I'm like, maybe I'm not talking loud enough. But then I had to look back at my signal processing and say, wait a minute, it is a type low. But we got it good now. We got it good. We just had to make a tweak of 3. Shout out to everybody that's jumping into the live stream, man. We're making it do what we're making it to do what it got to do tonight. The 8 o'clock slot works for everybody else but for my kids. My kids don't like the 8 o'clock slot. The 8 o'clock slot is when they want to do stuff, you know what I mean? Because it's right before they got to go to bed. So it's like they want to do something right before they go to bed. So they're like, yo, you going 8 o'clock? I'm like, yeah. But yo, I was hanging out with y'all since 3. So, we got to make it do what it do, you know what I mean? Shout out to everybody that's jumping into the live, man. Make sure people are jumping in. Folks that are looking to get their joint listened to tonight. Listen, I want people to be very clear on what we're doing here. We're doing the music reviews. At the same time, I'm also looking for people to collab with. We got some upcoming projects going on, as y'all already know, and I say it every night ad nauseum. We are knee deep into the whole Max B coming back home. Shout out to Max and them. Shout out to French Montana. Coke Wave, Narcos out right now. You can check us out on that. Me Too. This guy's got the #1 record in the country, man. Can't make this up, man. Max B got the #1 record in the country, man. So he's hot as fish grits, man. Just trying to tell people what it is. You know what I'm saying? And you're looking at those producers, man, that help to, get it where it's going. So we're trying to help folks out. So make sure y'all submitting. Make sure y'all submitting. We're trying to, just trying to streamline things, make things move along a little quicker. Try to do that, and at the same time trying to show folks, the way in terms of this business. So make sure that you're liking the live, sharing the live, doing all that other good stuff. I'm trying to entertain tonight. Let me see what we got here tonight. I think I listened to this last night. This is called Maturity, the one for me. Did I listen to this last night? Let me make sure. I believe I listened to this last night. Yeah, I did. Yeah, this was the R&B joint that I listened to last night. I did listen to that last night. It was okay, you know what I mean? We got our first skip for the night, man. First person skipping the line. They ain't playing, they skipping. This is Deja Vu by Overlord. Something to vibe to. Overlord, you in the building. This is the first skip for tonight. You're not playing. He's trying to get it heard tonight. You want people to hear this joint, man. He's trying to get his music heard. Shout out to everybody that's jumping into the live stream. Overlord Radio. All right, peace to you, brother. Overlord Radio's in the building. You got a record here called Deja Vu. Is this a record or is this just a track? I gotta check that queue. So it's about 23 records out there. So you know what I mean. Most likely, if you submitted it, it should be in the line. Oh, you say just a beat? All right, let's check it out. This is Deja Vu by Overlord Radio. This is a producer submitted some tracks. Make sure y'all paying attention. Let's see what he got. Hold on, we're doing too much here. Hold on. Make sure my give me 1 second here. Yeah. Y'all can hear the beat, right? That's Deja Vu by Overlord Radio. shout out to you, bro. Like, I like this vibe, bro. This joint got a nice vibe, a nice swing to it. Someone is asking if you program that, or if you program your drums, or if that's a drum loop. Somebody's just trying. Some people are trying to get some feedback on that. And I had brought it back because initially, when I was listening to it I was like, something feels like it was out of tune in the beginning. He said he programmed his drums on that. What are you using to program the drums? What are you using to program to do your music? Period. But for what from what I'm liking on this here, it's like this, man. It got a nice bounce and swing to it. You know what I'm saying? And then I like the subtle use of the instruments. FL Studio. Oh, okay. He used FL on y'all. You didn't even know. It didn't sound like it. This definitely don't have that FL sound. So that's what's up. Okay, they say you use Logic for your for his trumpet and stuff like that. Yeah, that's cold. Right? So my initial thought was, like I said, was when he was coming in, I'm like, okay, is this initial guitar out of tune? You know, and I was trying to catch the cadence of it, because it was kind of like, wait a minute. I'm like, okay, wait a second. And then as we start to listen to it, then we kind of get used to the way that it's running. So what I like about this thing is I like the way that you structured your first sections and portions of the record. You got a decent intro coming into it. You lay down the foundation for the instrumentation that could be the hook, and then you kind of start to break things down to give people a little bit more space, right? My only thing is this, is that I know you got the trumpet kind of going in and out, or kind of going throughout. I want you to kind of see if you can get that to be relegated to just certain parts where you would want it to be dedicated specifically for the hook. I think if you do that, you're kind of good, right? And then I know that you have the trumpet at the end, which is just magic. So, you know, I'm not going to knock that at all. That's dope, you know, completely dope, because it's really like a trumpet solo. But for the most part, yeah, I think for the most part, I think that you have something that's mixed pretty good. The drums are sounding pretty good. The rest of the instrumentation is sounding pretty good. So, you know, these are the things that I think are good in terms of nuance. And the beat is kind of doing what it needs to do. You know, people on the other platforms are responding to it pretty well. How many people I got on the list? I don't know, what, 23, 24? You know, but I'm only going to be on for a short period of time, man. I'm not going to be on here all night. So, you know, first come, first serve, to be honest. Let me see. Yeah, but yo, outside of that, bro, you know, I'm giving a star on this one. Make sure you tap into us in our future producer society. Tap in with us. You know, we do have the group for future producers. We want, you know, folks who's looking to, you know, learn this music business. I'm here to show folks the music business. Hold on a second. Let me make sure my text is sounding good. There you go. Put the text on the screen. Whoa. What's going on with my joint? I'm doing something crazy. There you go. For my YouTube folks, it's school.com/Future Producer Society. You know, it's free to join, man. Just, you know, it's a place where I'm teaching music production and music business, music publishing, copyright, all that other good stuff. For those folks who's in here, who's trying to do the music thing, as producers, you know, we're trying to set that up for folks, so cats can definitely get a chance to learn what's happening in here. Shout out to everybody that's jumping into the live. That was Deja Vu, man, by Overlord Radio, man. That's the first skip for tonight, paid skip. He skipped the line. He wasn't trying to wait to see if anybody was going to, you know, he's trying to get his music heard tonight. Yo, listen, I appreciate you submitting, you know. I appreciate you submitting, man. Make sure you tap in with us on the community, man. The community is growing. I just opened it up maybe about a month ago. Not even a month now. So I've opened up this a few weeks now. and we're going to be adding in a ton of of uh, real life case studies, music business stuff for real. Things that happen with placements, things that happen in real time, how these deals are being structured, etc. Just the good stuff, all the meat and potatoes that folks are missing sometimes in this game. Shout out to you, brother. Make sure y'all submitting your music at the link. Shout out to everybody that's jumping into the live stream, man. We getting busy tonight. $1 Million Baby 4, Max B, February 25th. Make sure y'all tap in, man. For production by yours truly, Arkatech Beatz, Dame Grease, and others. If you guys are not familiar with Dame Grease, man, Dame Grease is for those. He's responsible for them first set of Locks records, DMX. Get at me, dog. Are you kidding? Come on. Hope you guys are realizing what's going on here. I got another joint coming up. We're getting ready to get into another joint. We're getting ready to play a joint in a hot second. This joint is called Girls Hate February. JTK. He says the girls hate February. Why do the girls hate February? Does anybody know? Somebody please hit me in the comments. Let me know. How many people on the list? Looks like, this is submission number 60. Looks like we got like 82 total, or 82 submitted total. But we listened to 60, man. So, that's not bad, you know what I mean? But we listening to music, so, you know what I mean? People got to submit it, though. Said Valentine Heartbreak. Look, it's only going to get worse, man. Social media has made it impossible to date, man. Social media has made it impossible to date. Because if I was a single guy, I wouldn't do it. Yeah, V-Day is terrible. I'm about to jump into this joint, JTX. Girls Hate February. We're going to jump into this in about 2 seconds. We're going to jump into that in a little bit. For my new folks that's in the live, man, just drop something in the chat. Tell me where y'all from. For the new folks that's jumping in that I'm not familiar with, I'm familiar with most of the folks that jump in. I know that you're online a lot when you know your folks that's online. That's crazy. Let's jump into this joint called Girls Hate February by JTX. DMG, what up? Hold on 1 second. Said we lost audio on YouTube. Let's make sure. Hold on. Did you hear the song at all? Hold on 1 second. Let's make sure we're good here. Can you guys hear the song at all? Or you didn't hear the song at all? Let me make sure if I have to go back with it. Nah, you didn't hear it? All right, let me bring it back. Not sure what's going on with that. Sorry for the technical difficulties. Let's try it again.
You already know, man. February supposed to be for flowers and shit, you know.
Damn, Martin, you made this?
Show your bitch some love and shit, man. You know what I'm saying? But I know y'all already hate that motherfucking month. Man, shit, I already know y'all ain't really fucking with it. I know girls hate February, they just wanna love. They just wanna trap them out, these niggas wanna fuck. I know girls hate February, they just wanna hug. They just wanna love all these niggas wanna fuck. I know girls hate February. I know girls hate February. I know girls hate February. Hate February. Yeah, yeah. And what's love? What love? You don't even got the trust. What love? Everybody looking for love. Everybody want something quick. Everybody just wanna fuck. Like what's love? Love is temporary. Love is very scary. But we still try. But we still ride. Try to show my girl she really mine. And she got my heart eating one dying inside. When ain't want no love, you made a nigga wanna try. So I just buy in. We don't wanna be tied in. But what's love? Everybody want something quick. Everybody wanna fuck. But what's love? Going through them hard times. I know girls hate February. 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 They just wanna love. They just wanna trap them all. These niggas wanna fuck. I know girls hate February. They just wanna hug. They just wanna love. All these niggas wanna fuck. I know girls hate February. I know girls hate February. I know girls hate February. Hate February. Yeah, yeah. Man, you know JTK ain't no motherfucking Cupid or nothing, but you know, I know a little something. I know y'all motherfucking hate February, you know. It's supposed to be for flowers, showers, and all that expensive shit, but you know, all the nigga wanna do is give you some cold stone dick, you feel me? Yeah.
My people on YouTube say they can't hear the audio, but my people on TikTok say it's good. It's weird. Hold on 1 second. Can you guys hear me at least? That's what I want to know. How about me, myself, and I? What can you hear? What can't you hear? If you can hear the music or you can't hear any audio. I hope I don't need to jump out of the stream and jump back in, but that may be the case. We'll see. I'm seeing audio on my side. Is it good now or is it still out? And Don says it's good on TikTok. I'm waiting for my folks on YouTube to say it's straight. Yeah, this song is called "Girls Hate February," man, and it's yeah, it's one of those songs. I think it's a good concept. I just think it's I think that it needs a little bit of work in terms of its rhythm and its cadence. And I think he got a decent rap voice too. I think okay, you can hear me? Yeah, so I think he got a good rap voice, man. I think he got a good rap voice. I think this is a good concept. I also think it's a good track. I just don't think that he actually, like listened to it, you know what I mean? And I don't think that he did his best to really make sure that his vocal tone was married with the music. And that's very important. And then also, just making sure that his timing was good, you know what I mean? That's something that a lot of today's younger rappers just seem not to really care about. They don't seem to care about stuff sounding in the pocket and stuff being really on rhythmic pace, But let me tell you something. That's gonna be the difference between your song going from one level to a next level. You know what I'm saying? It don't matter who you are, man. It's like that having that good rhythmic cadence, being on beat, all that stuff matters, man. And it matters for longevity. So, you know, while I like the concept of this record, I like the title of this record, I like the beat on this record, I feel like the vocal performance, you know, could be a lot better. That's just my 2 cents on it. Thank you for submitting this, JTX, man. This is called Girls Hate February. I appreciate him for submitting. Shout out to everybody that's jumping into the live. Shout out to everybody that is submitting music on the live. I do appreciate that. Shout out to everybody jumping into the live. I got a new joint up. It's called Straddling by, who's this by? Who is this by? This is by C0. Joint called Straddling. For those folks that are in my For those folks that are in my my chat, just make sure that you're telling me if the audio is good. We're about to play Straddling by C0 in just a minute.
Arkatech Beatz. Remember where you heard it, okay? 'Cause in 3 weeks you'll hear it again. Just make sure you remember where you heard it first. You can't make this up, man. This is crazy. I ain't gonna hold you. I'm about to jump into this joint called Straddling by C0, man. Let's get it, man. I'm just here playing some of my tracks. It's a dope vibe, man. That was Straddling by C0, man. That was a dope vibe.
Was it just me, or did you have a hard time hearing what the hook was saying? Like, I felt like the hook had a dope vocal tone and melody, but I had a very hard time trying to pull out the words. I really don't even know what the hook is saying. Like, I'm listening and I'm like, I can't. It sounds like it's something going up, but I couldn't put it together. So for those who caught it, please like send it over to me. But that would be my only complaint, is that I would think that the vocal performance in the hook would be louder, right? Because I felt like it was kind of lost in the music a little bit. But I liked the way this joint was sounding sonically in terms of the music and where his vocal was. I just felt like the hook vocal, as pretty as that voice is, that it needed to be more prominent. When you got a hook and you got a voice that's really prominent and it's saying something that you want to be heard, you got to make sure that it's audible. Right? We got to make sure that's audible. It should not be a situation where it's kind of buried and, kind of just flowing in the background. Like, it needs to really be able to be pronounced and to be audibly heard. But that was Straddling, man, by C0, man. I think it's a decent length record, right? Structured well, as far as I'm concerned, as far as it having the hooks where it needs to be. Decent intro, good instrumentation, room to breathe on the track, really good lyrics in terms of that, I don't want to call it religious music. I like to call it positive music, man. People like to say it's religious. Is that gospel? You know what I'm saying? We like to say it's positive energy music, man. It's positive energy music. That's what we're doing. We're doing positive energy, people. Positive energy music, man. That's what we need to have in life, man. Positive energy, man. Shout out to everybody that's jumping into the joint. So wonder where he's from? That's a good question, man. If anybody knows what C0 is, have him find out where, tell the chat where he's from. Shout out to everybody that's jumping into the live stream. You had to listen hard, right?
Arkatech Beatz.
It's gonna be a long summer for a lot of folks, man. It's gonna be a long summer for a lot of folks, man. That's all I can say. For my folks that's riding with me on this one, man, listen, I appreciate y'all. When we started doing these live streams, I didn't know what these live streams were gonna look like. I didn't know where it was gonna go, and look where we are, man. Shout out to my brother Sean Anthony Baker. You can catch him on Lincoln Lawyer season 4, guest starring in Lincoln Lawyer season 4. Go check out the homie. Can't make this up, man. This is fun times. I'm about to jump into the next joint. We're about 45 minutes in almost. I'm gonna listen to a few more. This record is called, what it's called? Kiss My Ass. Damn. No radio play for you, bro. Kiss My Ass. Pause. And this is by Road to Stardom Pro. Shout out to everybody that's jumping into the live stream, man, that is liking and sharing the live. Shout out to all the new followers. Make sure that you are liking the live, sharing the live, doing all that good stuff. For my folks that are on TikTok, I don't know what's happening on TikTok as of late, man. TikTok has me. If I had to guess, I gotta be like shadow banned. You know what I'm saying? Like, if I had to guess, and if I had to guess, and I'm kind of trying to figure out what the hell's going on with it. I'm gonna have to reach out to my agency folks. But ever since I joined the agency, it's like to me, it felt like it's been throttled. You know, like it's kind of weird to me. But at the same time, the ownership has been taken over, so you just never know. At one point, it was moving like fish grits, and then it just kind of did something weird. But, you know, that's the algorithm for you folks, man. That the algorithm does what it do. You say you don't need an agency? Let me tell you, I did. Because I couldn't use my Streamlabs or OBS. So I had to use two different systems, and I had a bunch of agencies that I was trying to rock with me, but none of them could get me a stream key. But that agency got me the stream key. So for people who say I didn't need it, I needed it because I couldn't use my other software without it. So those were the only guys that delivered the stream key for me. Now, you can have TikTok Studio, but you wouldn't have access to the stream key. That's the joke. I'm gonna play this joint called "Kiss My Grits." Road to Stardom Pro. Let's see what it sound like. We going into SoundCloud.
Yeah, this song go out to all y'all motherfucking haters. You know who you is. Hey, here it is right here. Check it out. If you don't like me, bitch, kiss my ass. If you don't like my squad, bitch, kiss my ass. Fuck boy, you wanna hate, bitch, kiss my ass. Bitch, kiss my ass. Bitch, kiss my ass. If you don't like me, bitch, kiss my ass. If you don't like my squad, bitch, kiss my ass. Fuck boy, you wanna hate, bitch, kiss my ass. Bitch, kiss my ass. Bitch, kiss my ass. You don't have to like me, you can kiss my ass. You wanna book, gon' book, I'll kick your ass. Say you're frowning and you're mugging, I'll shoot your ass. Call up Young and Thuggin', they'll stomp your ass. Leave a note on your body reading got that ass. Fuck you and your homeboy, they all just ass. I'm a wild motherfucker, my nickname crazy ass. I haven't had my reefer yet, I'm about to act the real ass. Come short on my money, I'll drag it through the grass. This is $700, where the rest you all grand. I'm a real street nigga, I'll drop you where you stand. I ain't hard to get along with, I'm cool as a fan. Bootleg my own CDs, cause bitch I'm in demand. I can blow it anytime, I ain't lying, I ain't playing. I'ma stick by, die by, live by the plans. And before it's over with, bitch, I'ma be the man. I don't give a damn if you don't like it, motherfucker. Ayy, I'ma be the motherfucking man. Ayy, check this shit out. Ayy, kiss my ass. If you don't like me, bitch, kiss my ass. If you don't like my squad, bitch, kiss my ass. Fuck boy, you wanna hate, bitch, kiss my ass. Bitch, kiss my ass. Bitch, kiss my ass. If you don't like me, bitch, kiss my ass. If you don't like my squad, bitch, kiss my ass. Fuck boy, you wanna hate, bitch, kiss my ass. Bitch, kiss my ass. Bitch, kiss my ass. Like I said before, bitch, you can kiss my ass. I'm a hustle, grinding trap, weed, CDs, and slaves. So add it up, bitch, go ahead, do the math. I got different type of hustle, you can't stop my rap. I'm a untamed gorilla, let loose in the sea. Shot his ass in the face, now his ass can't see. You about to get swooped up by Hurricane P. My rhymes are like the wind pushing you up off me. I'm a twister in my own way, leave you with back pain. Swings in my shoes, I'm like Jordan when I fade away. Fuck being king, bitch, I'm QP the great. Go ahead and hate, don't slip, don't violate. I won't hesitate, pull from my belt weight. Letting 5 go, ricochet, knock your chest straight. And fuck you, kiss my ass, bitch, any day. You can keep the hating, you will never steal my glory away. If you don't like me, bitch, kiss my ass. If you don't like my squad, bitch, kiss my ass. Fuck boy, you wanna hate, bitch, kiss my ass. Bitch, kiss my ass. Bitch, kiss my ass. If you don't like me, bitch, kiss my ass. If you don't like my squad, bitch, kiss my ass. Fuck boy, you wanna hate, bitch, kiss my ass. Bitch, kiss my ass. Bitch, kiss my ass. Keep that shit to your motherfucking self, nigga. You don't like me? Oh, hating that nigga, I don't give a motherfuck. Puss-ass.
Yo, that's that's Kiss My Ass, man. Oh man, yo, my road to stardom pro, man. Kiss my ass, man. Look, you can't say you don't remember the hook, right? Mission accomplished, right? You can't say that. You can't say that you don't remember the hook, man. Nah, they're not going to release any NPCs, but you could go through like places like American Musical Supply or Sounds, and you could just do a payment plan, no credit check, nothing like that. And now you know with the new MPC out, these joints are now going to be cut down way lower in price. You know what I mean? So I would just tell you to get in, get in if you can. Get into even a live too if you want. Just get in, man. The software is there. Just as long as you're in and you're able to make some music, man, that's what counts. It's very affordable at this point. So especially like I said, you should be able to, get those things like Dent and Scratch and stuff like that. And you may be able to get those payment plans with no credit check. But back to Kiss My Ass, man. Listen, this is definitely a older vibe, right? You know that vibe that kind of had that Cash Money millionaire vibe. Can't complain about it, man. I'm not mad at all. You know what I'm saying? It does what it's supposed to do. Vocal performance is okay. I feel it could be tighter, personally. Just really just get in there and really ride the track. Pause. You know what I mean? Like you gotta make sure that you're really flowing on this thing, especially when you have those inflammatory type like shock value lyrics. We want to make sure that we're delivering a vocal performance that's almost like almost damn near perfect. You know what I mean? So that you're like really enunciating, make sure that you're really rhythmically on deck, But for the most part, it's like 85% there. You know what I'm saying? So I think that for the most part, the record it conveys what it needs to convey. It's catchy, and I think that's really what's important, is that it's catchy and it has its own thing that it's doing. Yeah, when he got to by the time he got to the end, like he loosened up and was in the pocket. So whenever that happens, you got to go back now and you got to retrace the first two. You know what I mean? To get those to match the energy of when you're ending the last joint. And look, sometimes people are just tired, man. They don't want to go back and do that. Like, what I'm saying? It's like by the time we get to the end of the song, it's like, man, we don't want to go back and do that again. It was hard enough to get through that first two verses, and we just want to get this song over with, So you got a lot of that happening too. But this is where the engineers come in, man. The engineers sometimes can get these records in pocket now. You know what I mean? The engineers got to do their job, get these guys a little bit, in pocket, man. Do a little cut and paste, cut and move, Get it to be more in pocket so you can hear it. I got time for maybe one or two more. So that's what we're going to do tonight. Maybe like one or two more joints before we pack that up. And I was going to do a cook up tonight, but I had to go to a funeral tomorrow, so I may have to wrap it a little early tonight. Shout out to everybody. Shout out to everybody that's in the studio watching rap, actually. If folks are looking to submit, now is the time to submit. Like I said, I'm probably going to listen to maybe one or two more, max. So If you're gonna submit it, now is the time to submit. If you're looking to skip the line, now is the time to skip the line. Before I wrap it up, let's see what we got going on here. And then I'll give y'all a moment to jump into that. You know, if you decided to skip the line, I'll give you a moment to figure it out. And this joint is called Heavy on the Wrist, man. Arkatech Beatz. Shout out to everybody jumping into the live. It's music reviews on a Friday. We're about to do one last one. This one's called Dark Days and Bright Nights by Big Dog Kel. It's an optimistic vibe. Try to see if we can enjoy it. Let's see what it sounds like, man. This is gonna be the last track for the night before we get up out of here.
Yeah, right there. Though we had dog days, we had bright nights. Through all the tough times, it was never considered might. Steadily taking flight, trying to get a change of scenery. All while looking out for my people, that's what it mean to me. Though we had dog days, we had bright nights. Through all the tough times, it was never considered might. Steadily taking flight, trying to get a change of scenery. All while looking out for my people, that's what it mean to me. Through all the dog days, we never went to sleep without a meal. Whether it was eggs or rice or cornbread, our stomach gon' get filled. On the rail, being raised in the country harder than you know. What you know about having your car broke, need a ride to the store. And the store ain't next door, you can't just get up and walk. No taxi service, no gas money, you stuck, that's real talk. But I love the place I was raised, the place that gave me character. Strength of a gorilla, skin tougher than a scavenger. Heart of a hustler, mind of a G. And a vision of a hawk to see as far as I can see. That's why I'm truly blessed and prepared for life's battles. And ready for everything they do to make the cage rattle. It baffles their mind, it's a thought they have to ponder on. Wonder how we stay out the way but steadily stay up in the zone. The answer is we stay strong and keep our mind right. Plus we keep our faith tight through dark days and bright nights. Though we had dog days, we had bright nights. Through all the tough times, it was never considered might. Steadily taking fight. Looking out for my people, that's what it mean to me. Though we had dog days, we had bright nights. Through all the tough times, it was never considered might. Steadily taking flight, trying to get a change of scenery. All while looking out for my people, that's what it mean to me. Taking flight in a bag of greenery, trying to change the scenery. It's all about the paper to come up, that's what it seems to be. But looking out for my people, you know how much it means to me. Without you, there's no me, that's the best way to put it simply. Like water flows with chemistry, while providing energy. All pastor down with his choir, rhyme with his ministry. Even though them haters riddle me, should I say ridicule me? Right there by my side, looking out, I know that's why you'll be. Holding it down while keep me up at the same time. No matter when I call, you'll be there at the drop of a dime. That's why I split it up in my rhymes to let you know it's real and that I'll be there when you call to let you know it's fair deal. So no matter what they say, and no matter how much they try to fight, we keep our head up through dark days and bright nights. So no matter what they say, and no matter how much they try to fight, we keep our head up through dark days and bright nights. Though we had dark days, we had bright nights. Through all the tough times, it was never considered might. Steadily taking flight, trying to get a change of scenery. All while looking out for my people, that's what it mean to me. Though we had dark days, we had bright nights. Through all the tough times, it was never considered might. Steadily taking flight, trying to get a change of scenery. All while looking out for my people, that's what it mean to me.
Shout out to Big Dog Kel, man. That's dark days and bright nights, man. Some positive energy, you know what I'm saying? I kind of like that positive energy vibe. Beat is all right. Right length. Good content, in my opinion. I just feel like, we got to work on that rap delivery. You know what I'm saying? That's all. Like, and that just takes practice. You just got to be in the booth. And you just got to keep practicing and making sure that you're not putting too many words into your raps. And that's really what you hear when you hear sometimes when you can't really ride the record like how you're supposed to ride the record. It's typically because it's too wordy. And you're going to take a little bit of time before you start to figure out that, okay, it doesn't require that much words in order for us to stay in the pocket of the beat. You know what I mean? So that it sounds like it doesn't sound like it's not flowing. So it doesn't feel like it's kind of chopping a little bit like that. So that's just a writing situation. And once you continue to get into it, and once you continue to find the music that suits you, then you'll be able to kind of get those things to match a little bit better. But I don't have an issue with how the music is sounding per se. Again, I just feel like the vocal performance could be better. Not even pulling apart any of the lyrics per se. I think that the lyrics are telling his story and the way that he wanted to tell his story. We just want it to be rhythmically on pace with the music. You know what I'm saying? Even though we had dark things and bright nights, and make sure that it's flowing with the music and making sure that it's in the pocket. Because that's what people are going to listen for, and that's really what's going to give it more listenability, and it's going to give it more replay value. Is making sure that music is rhythmically there, right, and not that it feels like it's like trying to catch up to the music or behind the music. If that makes sense. But that is our session for tonight, y'all. Make sure that you are following, liking, subscribing, everything at Arkatech Beatz. If you are looking to submit your music to be reviewed, you can submit it in advance, right? You can get yourself to the top of the queue before we get on, because like I said, we're on here on a limited time. I'm probably going to be reducing it to maybe 2 to 3 times a week. Asking what up, man? I appreciate you. And we're gonna try to do what we can do in this thing. Remember, Coke, Max B, French Montana, Coke Boys, Coke Waves 3.5 out now. Number 1 record in the country ever since you left me. Digital sales, number 1 digital sales record. Killing the hip hop charts right now. Being one of the most added records of radio. I think he just hit like 20 million YouTube views or something like that. Like, what I mean? So it's gone. That song is going. And shout out to Max, $1 Million Baby 4, end of the month. Production by Arkatech Beatz, Dame Grease, and a few others. Yeah, man. Remember the live stream when it started up, right, bro? You remember? It's funny how things change in a year now. See how things change real quick, right? But shout out to everybody that jumped into the live, man. I appreciate y'all, man. I'm going to catch y'all on the next one. I'm going to take y'all out of here with this joint called Heavy on the Wrist. Arkatech Beatz.
Arkatech Beatz.
Peace, y'all. Y'all be safe. stream us tomorrow.